Hi Stampin' friends, today I wanted to do a quick video for you that shows basically a few of the measurements, and then also it shows several of the ways that I did these 4 cards. It will help me both construct the PDF, and it will help you, maybe if you're not into PDFs, this will tell you the information that you need to know. I'm starting with the, let's see, I guess start with the winter card. This card uses the Rustic Retreat stamp set, and then it uses Itty Bitty Greetings for the 'Tis the Season. I punched the 'Tis the Season using the classic label punch. I had stamped it in Pretty Peacock and onto the old olive and punched it, and then punched it again to make the distance smaller. Then I punched a Pretty Peacock to go under it. Okay, this layer here is the stitched rectangle that is 4 3/4 by 2 7/8. And this one is 3 1/8 by, goodness, 2 16ths. 2 13/16. Good luck with that. The way I made this card, this is the double-sided old olive and Pretty Peacock taffeta ribbon. You can see there's the Pretty Peacock layer. I stamped this rectangle with the buffalo plaid check. I didn't put anything on the bottom of this one because I like to put the white, to highlight 2 or 3 places with white. I made a 1/4 inch circle for the moon and colored that in with the white chalk marker. I colored in the steam or the smoke with the white chalk marker. I made the snow with the white chalk marker and went over it with the Wink of Stella clear marker, clear glossy glitter marker. I also used white chalk marker in the lighted areas of the windows, and then I went over that with a dark Daffodil Delight blend to make those kind of shine. So that's how I made that one. So there's our winter. And for our spring, I used the Free as a Bird set. I used the blends, and you can see which blends exactly by looking at my blog. But I fussy cut, this is 2 stampings of this foliage, and I fussy cut those, and I fussy cut 3 of these Seaside Spray colored blue flowers. The Happy Birthday is from the Itty Bitty Greetings set, and I also used the classic label punch, and then I took it and nicked out both ends by punching the opposite end of what you would normally punch. Like, here is just the classic label punch. I punched it again by putting it in the other side to create the notched edge. Then this is the Magnolia Lane, the little twine or linen thread that's olive that goes with it. This is the Best Birds, Bird Ballad, patterned paper. These are the stitched ovals, and this, well, I think they're stitched shapes. And it is about 2 3/4, and so is the size of the scalloped oval that's underneath it. These are popped up on dimensionals. This has a dimensional only under this one side. And then on the inside, it just has this little bit of the pattern paper. Whoa, there's some trash in there. Whoa, sorry. Of the gingham that is in the 6x6 subtles. So they come in subtles, brights, regals, and I don't know, they probably come in neutrals too. Oh, in colors, that have all of the same patterns, but all of the colors. So that's where that came from. And then for the little summer one, that is You're Utterly Fantastic. This is the back side of one of the Bird Ballad papers. This is the white white tulle with polka dots. And I use the white chalk marker on each of the little scallops in the circle. I might should have put it down here on the actual card too. That probably would have been cute. I use the 2 1/4 punch, circle punch. And then the size of this scalloped circle from the layering circles is 2 3/4. You can see it has a pretty nice layered edge there. Then of course, again, I use the classic label punch here. So the layers for the card out here are, of course, 4 3/4 and 3 inches for the white, and then 4 1/2 and 2 3/4 for the patterned paper. So I think that fit nicely on there and made a cute little card. All right, so this is our last one, the autumn. This is embossed with black embossing powder, and you stamp it with Versamark onto your Whisper White and emboss with black embossing powder. The only thing you have to be sure and use is the embossing buddy. It's kind of like a little cornstarch in a bag to keep it from getting speckles all over. Although you could put speckles all over and make it an intentional thing. This is done with Wink of Stella. I'm sure you remember that. This is just stamped in black memento, and then Wink of Stella shinies on top of the centers of the flowers. And then I added some So Saffron colored sequins from the Iridescent Sequin Assortment. And then, like the bird card, this is the Calypso Coral gingham backed piece of paper. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoy making cards with this. Have a great day.